begin my 2019 content without doing one quick personal YouTube rewind of sorts. I want to sit down and reflect on the year that was and just talk to you about some of my favorite moments, whether personal or professional, and share them with you. I feel like the importance of taking away the good things from the previous year and adding them to this current year is very, very real. I believe in the strength of manifestation and making sure the more positivity you throw into the universe, the more it'll throw back at you, like a weird, happy, positive multiplication of sorts. So before I make this introduction any longer, let me give you a few quick glimpses into what I absolutely loved about 2018. So the first thing I have to say that 2018 was absolutely fabulous for was that Gerard and I, after 2 years of hunting, bought our own home. I've given you guys a proper glimpse into our home right from the point of us having zero furniture to when the work was going on to showing you literally the finished product. I've taken you into the living room in really great detail, into my office space, into my bedroom, and I've really given you an insight sort of into my bathroom as well when I uploaded that video about Jerry taking off my makeup at like 2:33 in the morning. So you really have seen it all and been part of this amazing journey where of course it is a huge milestone to buy your first home together, and that I think makes 2018 really fabulous. I started with the cherry on the cake. Okay, another thing that is really special from 2018 is that Gerard and I completed 1 year of being married in January 2018. Now I don't know how many of you know this because you could be new followers. If you are new followers, let me tell you, you should go check out my anniversary vlog from last year because Jerry surprised me with a weekend getaway and I didn't know where I was going. It was an absolutely amazing, luxurious weekend getaway at the Leela in Thiruvananthapuram, that's a tongue twister sometimes, in Kerala. We had an amazing time. If you have not seen that anniversary vlog, you absolutely must. I insist. And yeah, I feel like that definitely is one of my main memories, not just because we completed 1 year and because it was an amazing trip, but also because he managed to keep me surprised right to the point where we were going to security and finally he handed over the boarding pass to me. I'm going to give you guys a quick glimpse, if you remember, on how I asked the ground staff to tell me where my flight was, and she looked really confused and she was like, "You don't know where you're flying?" And I was like, "No, he's not telling me."
Can you please tell me where the hell I'm flying to?
No, don't.
Should I would really like to know where I'm going right now.
Not yet.
Okay, this is my turn. This is my moment to shine. Just give it to me now. Jenny, just give it. I'm going there. Thiruvananthapuram.
So that's a really special memory I have from January 2018. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to say is actually on the work front. I got to travel a little bit with some absolutely amazing brands. JW Marriott, the one that's based in Missouri, invited Gerard and I along with 2 members from Openwear, and we had a fabulous time shooting amazing content for you guys in Missouri with JW Marriott. I hope you guys have seen those vlogs already. Apart from that, we went to Goa with the Beauty Co, which was another really amazing trip. It was so well planned, it was so well put together. Kudos to the Beauty Co team for that because they got 17 of us beauty YouTubers, bloggers, influencers from all across India. A really good, very well curated list. That was in Goa for the weekend. That was also another really great trip. Then I did Singapore with the Singapore Wildlife Reserve and Singapore Tourism. After that, I was in Bangkok with Dyson. I had a little fair share of travel in 2018 and all of it was absolutely fabulous. Another thing I definitely want to mention is that in 2018 I made a conscious decision to spend, I've always been someone actually who spends a lot of time with family. I'm someone who loves my friends, but given a choice I will always spend more time with family because family is family, you know how it is by the end of the day. And there's renovation work happening, it keeps coming up and I have to keep stopping to talk. I'm so nervous that you won't be able to hear me in some parts, but I'm going to keep talking because it paused. So yeah, in 2018 I kind of realized for the first time that the kind of satisfaction and joy and pure content, like my heart melts. I get really happy spending family time. My parents, my niece, my nephew, we just like, I feel like Jerry, my brother, my bhabhi, just the whole thing, it just really makes me happy, and you guys see a lot of it on Instagram stories, so I'm sure you're not surprised. But that's definitely something that goes on to being on my 2018 favorites list. Another thing that I cannot go through the 2018 favorites list and best moments, by the way, is my meet and greet, which was absolutely fabulous. It was in December. So many of you showed up, and apart from the meet and greet, I also just want to say, like, for example, little things like we had there's this follower called Tanushri who's based in Goa, who actually reached out to, I found out later, she also reached out to Payal apart from Jerry, and couriered a bunch of greeting cards, not greeting cards but like handmade gifts for me, sort of like greeting cards, shipped it to his office to give to me, to surprise me with it. And I got really emotional when I saw it. I'm sure you guys have seen that on Instagram stories. Just these little things and ways in which I feel like you guys and I have come closer together, and there's no bigger satisfaction than that. I feel like from my work point of view in 2018, that has been the biggest realization and the biggest point of like joy and happiness in just feeling content in what I'm doing professionally, is that I've been able to build this virtual family. And believe me when I say this, when I get out and bump into people, like I was at a visa office in December and I bumped into someone there who's based in New Jersey. She said, I'm a silent watcher of yours. She's based in New Jersey. I just said that. And if you're watching this, Krishna, I remember your name, like just bumping into you guys at these different places makes me so happy. And I feel like that has been the biggest realization of 2018, that I'm not having a monologue, I'm not just saying things, but this conversation is working two ways. I'm listening to your video requests, I'm trying to create content that works basis what you want to see, and but conversing. It's not just me standing here giving a speech, and that has been the biggest realization and satisfaction. I feel like I'm repeating, but I get so emotional when I talk about it, which just makes me so happy. Another huge thing that brought you and me and work and my personal ambitions together. When I say personal ambitions, it's just things that I've always wanted to do and push out, because it's not really work, right? Like for example, my not-for-profit initiative, What When Wear Wardrobe, I make no money on it whatsoever. 100% of what you buy, used clothes, shoes, accessories, from my wardrobe that you buy, goes to charity. We've been locating different charities, we've been talking to different people, we're trying to raise money, we're working on a model where you can come forward and donate clothes as well. So there are different things and ways in which I'm looking for a community. When I say our community, I mean your community just as much as mine, to do stuff together. I want to make sure that we use this space that we've created together and that we're promoting, encouraging, putting forward to do as much positivity in the world as we possibly can. And for me, like the ultimate aim is to create a happy, safe space for all of us, and making sure we find different causes, different charities to support, just different ways to be there for each other, which is the ultimate aim. I feel like when it comes to the monetary backing, What When Wear Wardrobe is something I'm working really actively on, really closely on, getting my friends, my family to donate, and of course, like I've mentioned, rolling out a model where any of you can donate as well. So if you're not following What When Wear Wardrobe as yet, please make sure you go over to the Instagram page and hit the follow button on What When Wear Wardrobe, because your support on it means the world to me. We launched it on the 23rd of November 2018, and I think that this is an initiative that I've been working towards, and thinking of rather, not working towards, for over a year from then. So it's really special. On the personal front, one of the many things that I think I have talked about numerous occasions on YouTube as well as on my Insta stories is that I'm finally in a space where I'm working towards a healthier lifestyle. I'm not saying I want to lose weight by so and so, or that I want to be in a certain shape by so and so. I just want to get fitter and feel fitter. I'm someone who has a genuine, like I used to eat way, sounds so good to say that. Used to eat way more sugar than I should have been, and it's been a conscious decision in letting go of a certain amount of sugar and a certain amount of carbs from my diet. I'm also actively going for runs now. I've realized that I love gymming, but I also kind of get bored of it really easily, and maybe it isn't for me, I'm not exactly sure. But just going for walks or runs thrice a week is really helping me. It's also getting me back. I've talked about how my sleep cycle used to be different when I was younger and I was in college. and how it's gotten like a little more erratic over a period of time. So it's definitely something, and I'm working towards to bring everything together and go for these morning walks and morning runs, which is really helping me put my schedule more in place too. 2018 has also been a year of quite a few weddings. Quite a few of my friends got married, and it's been a fairly joyful year on that front. In fact, December ended on a note where I think I did 4 weddings between November and December. There were a whole lot of what one might call desi looks, some of which I will insert here for you guys. And I feel like weddings make everyone happy, and by the end of the year when you look back at all the weddings you attended, I'm personally just like really happy because so many people finding love, finding partnership, finding companionship, whichever way you choose to look at it. It's just so nice and beautiful, and I congratulate all those couples because I feel like a lot of them are so unique in their own ways, and I'm just so happy for people who decide to belong to each other forever. Last but not the least, and I was not sure if I should add this to the list because technically I don't know if this counts as a milestone, but in December we crossed the 90k mark. Hopefully really soon we'll cross the 100k mark. I don't know what if we're already at the 100k mark by the time I upload this video. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I don't know, that would be amazing. But that's also another really cool favorite because I started really talking about it more once we crossed like 70, 75, and I feel like this family is growing, and I really hope it can grow even more. I'm working towards and talking to various different YouTubers whom I feel like we should collaborate with because I feel like co-creating content gives everybody just so much creative freedom, such a creative release. If you have any YouTubers you would like for me to collaborate with, please let me know their names and channel details down below in the info box. I'm all out there to meet new people, work with new people, just explore different things in this space. I have been blogging for a little over 7 years now, but in the YouTube space I'm really young. I started YouTubing actively on my channel, on this channel, only like actively in like March I think 2017. So it's been I still feel like I'm very new in this space. So if you have any ideas, suggestions, YouTubers you want to see me collaborate with, please don't be shy. Always let me know what they are down below. Okay, so I think there you have it. Those were some of my major highlights from 2018, positive notes that I'm taking into this year, into 2019, and hopefully we'll all work on it together. You know what I think we should all do towards this, since I usually leave like a secret code towards the end of most of my videos. Today's secret code is going to be something that's interesting. You're going to go ahead and write down below, my plan for 2019 is, and I want you to put down 3 things under this, okay? 3 things. They could be personal, they could be professional, they could be internal, it could be work related, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, anything related. Just 3 things you want to do for yourself, for your family, and for your loved ones, anyone and anything. Put 3 positive things you want to do for 2019, in 2019, down below in the comments. I want to know this because sometimes writing it down, saying it out loud gives you a little more validation that yes, I want to do this. Maybe you will write it down below and you were in doubt, but the minute you hit that enter button you'll be like, yes, I want to do this. Let's just do this. Let's see if it works. It's like an exercise. Bring 3 amazing things, thoughts into words down below, and I believe in the power of manifestation very strongly. I feel like the more you think of things, the more you let the universe know that this is what you're working towards, the more it will happen for you. And I always hope everyone's happy, and I always hope that this community only grows. So go ahead and comment that down below. I'd love to read your responses, and I always talk to you guys down below in the comment section. So let's have an interesting conversation on that, and just have a fabulous year ahead, guys. I hope that 2019 is 10 times better than what 2018 was for everyone watching this, and that all of us just have a healthy, peaceful, happy, and personally and professionally satisfying year ahead. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Mwah.